A member is Congressman Danny Davis of Illinois. Welcome to the caucus.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and I am delighted to be here and be a part of this briefing and be a part of this caucus. Let me just commend you, first of all, for the tremendous leadership that you continue to provide and have provided over a period of time. I also want to say to you, Madam, that every time I hear you, I am inspired. I'm what is called an activist all of my adult life, and of course, being an African American whose ancestors were kidnapped and brought to another country, enslaved. The feeling of oppression is something that I have an understanding of. But the largest meeting that I've ever attended in my life, of course, was outside of Paris, France. The longest meeting and the most informative meeting that I've ever experienced. I was delighted to be there. I also want to commend all of you for the continuous resistance, for continuing in the struggle. One of the individuals I admire a great deal said that struggle, strife, and pain are the prerequisites for change. And the way to fight and the way that you're fighting oppression, knowing that at the end of the fight, there will be the freedom and liberation that you are seeking, and being able to sustain that and keep it going and keep it going, keep it going. Gives people the opportunity to admire you from every vantage point. I do have a question, and the question that I'd like to ask and pose is, how do we convey to young people growing up who may not be as steeped in the history of the movement or of a movement, of an effort, how do we motivate them to be engaged in the struggle just as well, recognizing that their heritage, their lineage is on the line, and they have an opportunity to be change agents?
Thank you very much, Congressman Davis, for your solidarity and for your supporting from the Iranian resistance. You know that the Iranian resistance has a television broadcast 24 hours every day for inside Iran, and a lot of program from all of the history of this resistance broadcast for a new generation, and new generation in Iran, especially the women and youth. They are very sympathetic about this resistance, and now in this situation, I think inside Iran, despite a lot of obstacles, but a new generation can see and can engage the history of this movement. For example, more than 60 years of struggle vis-a-vis two dictatorships, Shah and mullahs, and a lot of sacrifice, a lot of pay the price. And it is very inspiring for the new generation that they see they are the pioneer who sacrifice everything for freedom and democracy, for future of Iran, and for freedom and democracy for all of the people in Iran. And I'm sure that this struggle will continue until the end. The end is overthrow the Mullah's regime.
Thank you very much, and as we say in Swahili, a luta continue, which means that the struggle will continue and we will conquer without a doubt. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and it's a pleasure.
Thank you, Mr. Davis, for all of your leadership on these issues.